have got Alex and Danielle with me. Girls, sum that up for me.
We're disappointed, but he's done so much for women's football in this country, don't you think?
Yeah, I think like you've got to think of the positives and what's come of it, and let me get a Mary Earp shirt.
Yeah.
She's literally a hero, isn't she?
Step up.
Who for you, would you say that Mary Earps was your player of the tournament?
100%, yeah, and Jess Carter played well as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think she stepped up. I think everyone underestimated her big time, and yeah, I think she stepped up for this tournament.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
yeah, she's got to be in the starting team no matter what after this tournament.
Yeah. And Alex Greenwood as well. She was very good.
Obviously, at the moment, morale is low.
Yeah.
We've lost the World Cup, but what do you think this means for the future of England women's football? We've got another Euros that's going to be coming up, another World Cup in 4 years. What does an experience like this of actually getting to the final, what does that mean?
Do you know what? I think that the sport in this country will continue growing, like it has done after the Euros. I think it will continue growing because it's been massive since the Euros anyway.
Yeah, definitely. I think considering like take away Lucy Bronze, Greenwood and stuff like that, we're a very young squad, and I think we'll just grow and grow and grow, and they will take this and they won't want to experience these feelings that they're feeling now. So yeah, we'll just grow and we'll be 10 times better in 4 years' time.
So ladies, can you sum that up for me? Heartbreaking, right?
Yeah, heartbreaking, speechless. We could have done it and we didn't. You know, the Spanish girls weren't that bad, just a little bit better, but it's just, I'm gutted, absolutely gutted. It will come home eventually, just don't know when. It will come home one day.
Yeah, it will.
It will.
What was your opinions on the half-time changes that Serena made? Because it seemed like they did play better in the second half.
I thought the changes were good. I just felt that when Spain broke, they were so quick, and the passing, they were 1-2, you know, and I felt they were just a little bit better than us in that respect today. I feel absolutely good for the girls, but they should feel so proud of themselves. They can come back to this country with their heads held so high, and Serena must be very proud of them. It just wasn't our day.
Do you feel like there is a sense, you know, speaking to people, everyone is obviously heartbroken, you know, people have been crying, everything, but do you feel like this is almost, once the dust has settled, this is not the end of something, but this is actually the beginning of an amazing chapter?
Yeah, this is just another ring on the ladder. We'll get to the top eventually, but let's all be proud of them girls. How are they feeling now in the changing room? So we've got to feel a little bit for them. Yeah. But we're as proud as punch for them. Brilliant.
And lastly, who is your player of the tournament for England?
Greenwood for me. Greenwood, Alex Greenwood for me.
I'll go for that fantastic keeper. Fantastic.
Yeah. Mary, Queen of Stops.
Mary, she should be a queen.
Today, she had a fabulous game, Mary. A really good game. You know, she'd no chance to get to that goal, but some of the saves, you know, she kept those hopes up for us till the very last minute because of the saves that she made.
And last question, you know, the new Women's Super League season is just around the corner. What do you feel that this tournament will do? I mean, we saw after the Euros, you know, season tickets were selling out, there were record crowds. What do you think this is going to do for the new season?
Well, I don't think there'll be any change actually, because girls' football was coming up anyway, and there's no stopping it. You know, I mean, the National Lottery, how much have they pumped in? 50 million? Blimey. There's so much, you know, there's so much work for new trainers, get the girls off the streets, get them into training facilities, new trains, absolutely brilliant. There's a great future for them. We're not going downhill, we can only go up.
I am here with Quinn. Now, you were telling me that you are actually a PE teacher, so as a woman inspiring younger generations with sport, how important has this tournament been?
Honestly, it's been incredible. I feel like the Lionesses captured the nation, not just little girls but little boys too, and brought everyone behind them, brought them together to focus on women's football, not just women's football, women's sport in general. So it's a massive impact, and like, we still got to be proud. Yes, we lost the final, but you've got to look at the girls on there, every single one of them put in a shift every single game, and you've just got to be like, what they've done is incredible, and it's going to have a massive impact, which is what we want.
Now, I know that you're a Manchester United fan. Mary Earps, Mary Queen of Stops, as she's known as. What did you make of her performance? Player of the tournament for you?
100%. I feel like if we didn't have Mary Earps, I don't think we would have made it this far to the final. She made saves in every single game. Crucial saves at pivotal points in the games as well. And that penalty save, like, it was a penalty and I had my hand in my hands, but I knew she was going to save it. So you've got to back yourself when you know you've got something like that behind you.
Now, there have been a few rumours that her time at Manchester United could end up being cut short. You know, she's FIFA's the best goalkeeper. Do you worry as a Manchester United fan that it could be, you know, her heading to the exit door sooner rather than later?
I think as a Manchester United fan, you're worrying all the time lately. But I hope that she can stay, but you've got to look at her career and be like, if she decides to go, I understand it. I understand exactly why, and she'll be great wherever she goes. So you've got to wish her the best of luck if that happens. I hope not, but got to wish.
Did you feel that way when Alessia Russo made the move to Arsenal?
Yeah, exactly the same. I think she had such an impact, like scoring goals in major games and like just a big presence up front. Somebody that you look in your team, you're like, yeah, you feel confident. So you feel sad, but at the same time, you want these players to go and grow. Like, they're not going to perform for England at World Cups if they're not performing day in, day out in their season. So.
And looking ahead for Manchester United, Champions League football, a lot of competition around them in the league. Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea, all looking very strong. What are your expectations for Manchester United's season?
To be honest, I just want us to keep challenging. That's all I want. I know that we've lost a few players here and there, but we still do have quality in the side. Like, we've got the likes of Ella Toon, you've got as well, I forgot her name now, in the midfield as well, but you've got lots of players in there that do a job week in, week out, and they'll perform. So you've just got to be confident that they'll still keep challenging and pushing people. Yeah, okay, we came second, but you know, we're still up there and challenging people to make sure that we are a threat. We had an FA Cup final as well, so we've just got to keep going and keep doing the right thing, and hopefully we're there and challenging for things.